We were very excited to move to China, a new mission field, different people, different culture. But when we arrived there, I realized how difficult it was to speak Chinese. We couldn't even ask for a glass of water, let alone to talk about Jesus and share the gospel. So it was challenging. I felt very isolated and frustrated because I had big plans. So when we arrived in China, we found a language school, but I had a daughter, 3-month-old baby. We were looking for a nanny and we found Grace. She was a young Christian Chinese lady who had never worked as a babysitter, but was brave enough to work with us with zero communication. Grace was there, taking care of my baby almost every day. And I invited her to come to our house for a Christmas celebration. I bought her a blanket, a simple blanket. She was grateful and she cried. It was like no one ever cared for me in this way. You are caring for me like you are worried about me not to be warm during the winter. And she was grateful and she cried. I think after that night, everything changed. We started to praying together and sharing our lives, our struggles. I didn't realize how she was reading us, but she was always paying attention, how we were living our lives and treating people. We had very deep conversations, spiritual conversations, and she started to change after that. She came to us and she shared with us what God had put in her heart. We saw God calling her to the mission field. Until now, she's ministering to a minority group, a Muslim minority group, and she's doing an incredible work. We became family, more than friends, we became family, so we are still in touch. When a missionary goes to the mission field, we have a lot of big plans. We go to the mission field prepared for great things, and we are expecting to accomplish great ministry, and I was expecting that. I realized that while I was so worried about the great ministry and worried about the language, God was working behind the scenes to teach me that what really, really matters is to love Him with all our hearts, souls, and mind, and love our neighbors, our nannies, our coworkers, our friends, love them like we love ourselves. I think that it's that simple.